Please note that in this recording, some of the questions may be inaudible, but the Master's answers are audible and clear.
Yes. Well, sister, I was admiring the Sevadars, the Sangat, who has done so much work in such a short span that we could sit and hold satsang so comfortably. When I was brought here, it was all marshy, not marshy, but all bushes all around. And big ravines, as you see now there, they have been filled to level this ground. And Sangat has been coming from the city early hours, working 2-3 hours, then going back to their work, again coming in the evening, spending night here. They have been working day and night to level this land. And all what you see there, it is their hard work. And actually I was appreciating what they have done. Really a wonder. In such a short span. Though a lot of it is yet to be done, but whatever they have achieved, it can't be described by words. In my own way, I was thanking them and appreciating their service. Yes. Satsang. Well, it is the same music, play on any instrument. Music will be the same. I have nothing else to say but attend to your meditation and make best use of this opportunity of human birth. That is the gist of everything. And how to reach people and how to explain them, that takes the time, nothing else. It was Swamiji Maharaj Shabad. He was trying to explain, no matter what you have in this creation, what you have to your credit, to your achievements, to your worldly wealth and worldly objects, you will never get peace and happiness in these things. Howsoever you may be happily married and happy children and so much wealth, but you will be still living comfortably, you see, in misery, nothing else. And in spite of having everything, there is something in you which is lacking, and that is a loneliness which you will feel, and that you will never be able to overcome by getting more and more. So if you want to get peace, if you want to overcome this loneliness, then you must go back to the Father. Because natural inclination of the soul is always towards its own origin. Unless we allow it to go back to its own source, you can never be happy in this body. Then he was trying to explain, you see, this world is made of good karmas and bad karmas, and whatever you sow, so shall you reap. So you have to clear all the account, all the karmas, good karmas also, bad karmas also. You have to go beyond the karmas. You must get your soul released from the clutches of the mind. Because the domain of karma is still Tilkuti. If you go beyond that, then this karma becomes ineffective. And there's only one way to go beyond that, is just attach yourself to the divine melody within. And that will help your soul to get released from the clutches of the mind. As Christ said, "Go, ye have become whole. Sin no more, lest worse thing can come unto thee." So unless we become whole, we cannot merge into the whole one. Unless we become perfect, we cannot become the perfect. So that is what he was trying to explain us. And then he was explaining us that our relationship with this creation, its object, its faces, is due to our body. As long as we are in the body, we think all this belongs to me. These worldly things belongs to me, worldly faces belong to me, I belong to them. So he said, nothing belongs to you. You are deceiving yourself, you are deceiving others. You have only karmic relationship with everybody. And then as long, you see, when the karmic account is clear, you have to leave everybody. Nobody goes with anybody at all. So live with them, knowing the reality, facing the reality. Don't unnecessarily deceive yourself. as Khalil Gibran said, we children come through us, but they don't belong to us. So similarly, nobody belongs to us. We only come through each other. That's all. And he says, as long as you are in the body, you think they belong to you. But realize, does this body belong to you? Even this body doesn't belong to you. This also has been given to you for certain particular time, limited time, for a season, particular season. And after this, you have to discard this body, whether it goes to the fire, whether it goes under the ground. It's immaterial, but you will have to leave this body. So he was imploring that as long as you have the privilege to be in this body, try to achieve your destination. Try to follow the path and try to find the Lord within yourself. Because this opportunity you don't get so easily. It's very rare that you get this human birth. Then he was telling us how to get out of this creation. He says that it is the mind which is attached to this creation. And as long as mind gets something better than the worldly pleasure, than the sensual pleasure, than the worldly love, mind refuses to leave the worldly love and worldly pleasure. And he says that something better, what you call it nectar or divine melody, that Lord has kept within every one of us at the eye center. So he was telling us, just withdraw yourself from these 9 apertures and come to the eye center and taste that nectar and enjoy that nectar which the Lord has given within every one of us, which is within every one of you. Christ referred to it as a living water. Living water, because when we taste that water, we live forever. We get everlasting life. So he was explaining us that unless the mind tastes something better than the worldly pleasure, it refuses to leave the worldly pleasures. And that the best nectar is within you. You will not find it outside at all, neither in the books, nor in big shrines, nor in big temples, and nowhere in the jungles or in the forests. Search that right within yourself. Then he says how to taste that nectar, how to enjoy that nectar. For that you have to seek the company of a mystic, of some beloved son of the Father. He says, go to their company. They will explain to you. They will help you to follow the path. They will lead you on the path. They will lead you to that nectar, which you have to taste from within yourself. And then he was saying, you have spent whole life in these worldly foolish pursuits and enjoying these worldly pleasure, sensual pleasure. If they have not been able to make you happy till yet, then how do you think and expect that they will make you happy now? Haven't you realized till yet that you have not been able to get any happiness or peace of mind in these sensual pleasures? If till so far you could not get it, why do you, just deceiving yourself that you will be able to get still some peace of mind, some pleasure in these sensual pleasures? So ultimately, he was imploring us that make best use of this opportunity. Don't waste in the foolish pursuits. Then he was also explaining us that I don't mean that you should leave your kith and kin, run to the forest. No, live in them, knowing their reality, keeping your destination before you, your pivot, your object before you, and trying to achieve that. Live in them, clear your karmic accounts with them, and also try to achieve your object. Because even if you try to leave this world, you can never leave this world. Wherever you run away, your necessities of life will follow you. You need food, you need clothes, you need some shelter. No matter where you hide yourself from the world, these necessities of life will follow you, haunt you everywhere. Here you earn with your own hands, and there you will have to beg to fill your tummy. And here you have the comfort of your own house, there you have to search for some shelter. Even if you remove the white clothes, you will get some other colored clothes. What difference it makes? So he says these are foolish things. Don't give any importance to these things. Just attend to your meditation every day. That was just the gist of the whole satsang. Yes, please.
I want to know when something happens to us, let's say someone does something bad or tries to harm us. Is the karma with that particular person, or is that we have that particular karma coming to us, and that through being it's that particular person that gives us a blow or something like that? Is it personal or social?
Well, brother, some karmas are personal, but even otherwise, even if sometimes they are not even personal, but we have to account for them. They are credited to our account, and we have to account for those karmas. For example, I tell you, if you kill 100,000 animals for your palate, you don't have to take birth 100,000 times to be killed by them. So in that way, it is not the personal account with each and every one, but you will have to go through the same amount of pain or suffering of that killing those 1,000 animals in order to clear those accounts, that karmic account. Personals are also there, but even otherwise you have to account for other karmas also, because they have been credited to your account, and you have to clear all that account.
So that nobody's really doing us any harm.
Pardon?
No one's doing us any harm. There's no really bad guys.
Well, actually, we are the bad guys. Our mind is the bad guys. We have no enemy, we have no friend, we just deceive ourselves. People are dancing to the tunes according to their karmas. And they are just puppets. Yes, please.
If while carrying out our daily duties and we follow the faith of the Master and we feel deep sadness by leaving ourselves in front of that form, is that something, is that feeling sorry for yourself, or is that a good sign or a bad sign?
I don't understand your question.
If during the day, though, we're just doing our ordinary task, and there's nothing, there's no hardship or anything to make it bad, but when we remember the form of the Master and we feel very sad often, what does that mean?
Why feel sad about remembering the Master?
To sit, to feel oneself at the Master's feet and just feel sad. I don't know what it means. It's just imagination you come up with.
Well, you know better. You see, actually, it is the separation which we have to go through. It is the separation which makes us little miserable, which makes us little feel bad. Otherwise, there's nothing bad about it. Separation is always painful. But it also tells us where we stand in our love. It also tells us the depth of our own emotions and love. Yes?
Master, when we're on the way, working our way up with the Master's help towards the current side, we're still caught by the lower tendencies, and they have an effect on our whole struggle to reach the Master's side.
Well, brother, these lower tendencies due to our mind, as long as we are dominated by the mind, no matter where we have reached, how much transport we feel within ourselves, we definitely have that feeling. Downward tendencies are there. Somehow, sometime, sooner or later, they just pull us away from the path even. But when we go beyond the realm of mind and Maya, then these lower tendencies don't bother you. Then your soul has become whole. Now you dominate the mind. At this time, mind dominates the soul. No matter how much pure it has become, but still it dominates the soul. But when we go beyond the realm of mind and Maya, then soul dominates the mind, and mind dominates the senses. Now the whole process is the reverse. Senses are dominating the mind, and mind is dominating the soul.
But to get there, to get to that point, if the lower tendencies are holding us back, are you saying then that the Master helps us get beyond that to the point where we can taste the Shabbat and
Definitely, definitely. Then you see, if you'll go on making a groove on some play, you see, on some even iron, you succeed in cutting it. No matter how the hard stone is, but go on rubbing it, you'll be able to cut it someday. So no matter how much karmas we have accumulated, how much wrapping there are on the mind, if we will go on rubbing against the sandstone, we'll definitely be able to clear them. It is not the rust which matters, how much it is on the knife. It is the sandstone which matters, how much we rub hard against it.
Although we are trying to meditate every day, I can't concentrate when I sit to meditate. During the day, I'm so much involved, but although I don't want to be involved so much, I'm carried away. And when I sit to meditate, I can't concentrate. And this struggle is going on, and I don't know how to finish.
Well, brother, with our mind, it's a constant struggle. We have to do the worldly things also, and we have to tend to our meditation also. And it is a constant struggle. But if we continue every day, then slowly and slowly we are able to control it. Yes? Well, sisters, faith, what you are following is the correct and the right path. And devotion, having love and devotion for the Father within your heart, that you want to go back to Him. If you have no love and devotion for the Father, then you don't succeed much in meditation. And if we have no faith what we are doing, then the intellect will come in your way, will put you astray, sooner or later. So we have to develop that faith within ourselves, but we are following, what we are doing is the right path.
So it's up to you, Maharaj, to fill us with love and devotion.
Well, sister, actually, the Lord worships Himself through us. He is the one who creates that pull within us. He is the one who pulls us from within. He is the one who prepares us for the pull. He is the one who gives us opportunity and facilities and the environments. What are we talking? You think we are talking some stories and... huh? When we talk of meditation, about the Lord, about the path, is nothing but love. What is your concept of love? Well, sister, love is to become another being, to lose your own identity, to become another being, merge yourself into the other one. That is love. You don't exist. Only your object exists. Your beloved exists. Then you don't exist anymore. You have become one. That is love. And that is why we call to God. God is love and love is God. Because on the basis of our love, we become the God. We merge into the God. And the characteristic of becoming one with the God is that of love. Because love helps us to become another being, to lose our own identity, to merge into another one. That is the characteristic of love. But only meditation creates that type of love in us. As I just said, unless we get something better than the sensual pleasure, mind refuses to leave the worldly objects, worldly love, worldly pleasures. So it's the meditation which creates that devotion, that love. Yes, please, yes.
During the day, you think about how you get sometimes possible, right? Sometimes that's
Well, brother, we don't need guidance at every step we follow. With our good intention, we should analyze the situation and then do honestly what we think is the right. Then leave it to the Father. And moreover, nobody can guide anybody at all. We are all automatically guided to through a certain channel, through a certain route. So we'll do our best and leave it to the Father.
Men does not know that it's not meditation. So if you don't have that well, enemy, then you don't have a by then is a part of us.
Anybody can explain me what she means?
How do you know when the karma is over?
How do you know when the karma is over? You won't be here. It is the karma which is binding us to this creation. Without karma, we cannot exist for a second here in this creation. There's nothing else who can bind us to this creation except our karmas.
I can see the person who was especially attachment to one person.
Hmm?
Karma with one particular person, see the person who was one particular karma with one person.
Well, it automatically, you see, it's clear. You don't have to know when it is clear. It is not in your hand to clear it or to know when it is cleared. Yes.
If a lover has admitted to the lover, then it seems that there shouldn't be emotion in it. It should be just giving. There shouldn't be. Is the emotion side of love?
Well, sister, love is in giving, not in accepting. Love is not expect anything. Love is only to give.
So then why should we ever feel sad? Why should we feel...
The pleasure is in giving, not in taking. If you help anybody, it pleases you the most. And instead that somebody helps you, then there's a strain on your mind that he's helped me. If you help anybody, it gives you a strange sense of pleasure and bliss and peace. You have given, you're not taken. So love is giving. The more you give, the more it grows. The more it grows. And it grows ultimately to become Him, one with Him. These are the worldly love, you see, which we expect also from the other person. And there's always frustration in expecting. In giving, there is no frustration at all. There is happiness and peace.
Maharaj, isn't it possible those who also give love by receiving the love. If somebody wants to give you their love or wants to do things for you, isn't that also a form of love for you to allow them to give to you and for you to accept their love?
There's no question of thinking that my love should be accepted or not. When you're giving, it's automatically being accepted.
But when somebody gives to me, if I accept that, isn't that receiving?
How is in your hand to accept love?
I don't know.
Then, how do you accept love?
Well, some people you can accept their gifts, you can accept their love, and some people you don't. You don't accept things from them.
This is not the worldly love, you see. We are talking about our worldly love, as if we are giving gifts to somebody. Surrendering to another person is love. To give yourself, to become another being is love. You lose your own identity, your own wish, desires, will, into the will and desires and wishes of another person. That is love. You want nothing in return. Yes?
Feeling gratitude is a form of love. The feeling of gratitude, that relates to love.
You see, when we are able to surrender to another person, it is automatically gratitude, feeling of gratitude is within us. Automatically it comes. We don't expect anything from the other person at all. You see, love is something helplessness with the person. Nothing within him, within his control. Yes. No. We have opened the hospital and we all treat the patients. They are not satsangis. Nobody asks whether you are a satsangi or not if you want to do seva. No, seva means, you see, he gets an opportunity. He doesn't want to miss it. What is there to share in seva? No, there is no question of sharing your seva. You see, you have to serve them. Rather, you should serve the non-satsangis, rather than expecting them to serve you. Don't expect them to serve you, you should serve them. We are anxious to serve them. The crowd you have seen in the morning, maybe 1/4 may not be even satsangis. But there is no discrimination about that, you see, satsangi or non-satsangi. If so many people are doing seva, they never ask you whether I should help you because you are satsangi or non-satsangi. They just do seva. Free langar is going on for everybody. They never ask anybody whether they should serve the satsangis or non-satsangis. The question doesn't arise. So we are trying to find an opportunity to serve everybody. We don't expect them to serve us. We want to serve them. No, there should be no fanaticism about it or egoistic about it. Seva rather makes us humble. Seva is surrendering to please another person. Seva is just for pleasing another person or an institution or the Sanghas. It is not for your own authority. It is not because you are a boss, because you are a humble servant. Yes?
Saying that the Lord worships himself first. And how do we come to balance of loving self and yet not being the egotist person?
Not being?
If the Lord is loving himself through us, then we have to love ourselves. But how do you come to the balance of loving yourself in a way that the Lord is loving himself and not the egotistical love of self?
I don't know what you are confused with. You see, what I meant, I explained to you. The Lord is the one who creates love within every one of us. And then He makes us receptive to that pull. Then He gives us an opportunity and facility and opportunity to attend to His love, attend to that pull from within, so that it may grow and grow and grow to become Him. We feel we are worshipping Him. Actually, He creates that feeling of worshipping Him within us. So He is worshipping Himself through us. That's what I mean to say. But for His pull from within, we will never worship Him. But for His making us receptive to His love and devotion and pull, we will never attend to that pull and reception, see that love within. He makes us restless to become one with Him. I often give an example that if there is a delicious food in the plate and you are not hungry, no matter how delicious it is, your hands won't take that food to your mouth because you have no hunger there. You have no hunger. So you won't worry to eat at all, howsoever delicious it may be. If there is no food at all in the plate and you are very hungry, what will you eat? You have nothing to eat. Hunger is eating you. But if there is a food in the plate and you have hunger, your hands automatically work to eat. It is in the Lord's hand to give that food in the plate. It is in the Lord's hand to give us that hunger. Now we can feel that we are eating it. But actually the Lord is eating it. But for the hunger which He has given us, but for the food which He has placed us in the plate, what will we do? He is the one who provided us that delicious food. He is the one who has given us hunger to eat. And our hand can't help eating it. So we automatically become, you see, we worship Him. When we feel that pull, that devotion, that love from within, we become restless to become one with Him. Christ said, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall get comfort." They are the fortunate people who feel the separation, who feel that pull, who feel that devotion within themselves, who are becoming restless to become with Him. Ultimately, they will succeed and get the comfort and peace within. So they are the blessed people, they are the fortunate people. Yes.
Feel the emotion of love. They love it because of dry meditation. We don't have love for the emotion.
Don't worry whether it is a dry meditation or a wet meditation, but attend to your meditation. There is no difference between dry and wet meditation. Yeah.
Possible then to have human love to put your identity in another. We'll see how you can do that to you. To God.
You see, this is worldly attachments. They should lead us towards the Father. This lead us to follow the path. They should lead us to achieve our destination. This has its own purpose, which fills us the love and devotion for the Father.
To another person in a relationship to make up this
Pardon?
our relationship with another person, and that helps us have love for the Father.
Well, if the personal relationship is there, then naturally we like to follow the instructions of our friend. Then we like to follow his advice because we love him. Then we don't try to go against his wishes. We like to do anything which pleases him. What pleases the master? The meditation. So it doesn't mean we love you, but we are refused to attend in meditation. But we love you. Now what type of love that is, you see? If I love my friend, I'll also value his advice. I like to follow what he tells me to do. Because I want to please him at every cost. Yes, Elsa, what are you saying?
I say when you love another person, a human being, which is a normal human, and isn't can't that be that what is the love within that person that creates that love?
Of course, of course. You see, he has his own ways and means to create that love. The Lord has his own ways and means to create his love because we have not seen him. How can we love somebody who have never seen? We don't know how he looks like. You see, we can only love whom we know how he looks. And we meet, we associate. Automatically, constant association, constant company gets us attached to him. Automatically. So similarly, the necessity of master comes. Through them we create that love and desire and that affection and devotion for the Father. So he becomes a strong means to create that love and devotion within us.
Master, why have we been placed on the opposite side of the planet from our Master?
Pardon?
Why have we here been placed on the opposite side of the planet from our Master? We can't associate with our Master often.
Well, you are so near. How can you say you are out of the place? Huh? He has also given you an opportunity to reach here. He has also had the pull to satisfy your instinct of love and devotion. Why not be thankful for that rather than accusing for anything else? Yes? Pardon?
On the subject of meditation, if we meditate not out of love for our eyes, but out of fear, of attachment, don't meditate.
Well, brother, basis of love is not fear. You see, basis of worshipping God is not out of fear, but out of love. It should be out of love, not fear.
Not in a state where you really feel love, your heart is not, so to speak, a goal, but out of
You see, it is fear of offending, it is not fear of punishment. There's a difference both of them. If you go late to your house, you are not fear of being punished by your wife, you are fear of offending her. You see, because you love her so much, you don't want to annoy her at any cost. So you like to be in time at home. It is the height of your love. And this fear of offending is part of your love. This can never be separated from the love. It's not a fear of punishment. So, you see, if we love God, we also do certain good things in order to please Him. We avoid those things which may offend Him. Not we fear the punishment, but at no cost we want to annoy Him. We want to win His love at any cost. So we don't do anything which displeases Him. We only do those things which pleases Him. This is the height of love. Yes?
There's many people like my son back at home here. And when I go back, I like to sit and stand on the
Well, sister, actually prasad is personal. And there's no better prasad than meditation itself. It is nothing something which you eat which will give you some spiritual transport within. It just reminds you of the master, of the path, of the love and devotion, and helps you to tend to the meditation. And it may not have the same effect on another person at all. So the best prasad is meditation. That you can share with them by telling them also to tend to meditation. Yes, please. That's right. That's what I was trying to explain, you see, trying to discuss. Yes, please. Pardon? Oh, well, sisters said meditation itself is a seva. I say there can be no bigger seva than meditation. But there are certain factors which induces us to attend to meditation, which creates that desire in us, that pull in us to attend to meditation. And that is outside seva. Or attending to the meetings, attending to satsang, reading a good literature, having good company of the mystics. These are the strong means which pull us to do that seva of meditation. Yes, please.
Maharaji, when I first came here, I've come a long way. I was very fine. I was not prepared. Right then. You gave me so much love and so much darshan, and you taught me what was the meaning of love. And I thank you for that. And I want you to know how much I appreciate it.
Sister, love is just within every one of us.
I know.
We have to help ourselves to grow it, that's all.
Thank you.
Nobody gives anything to anybody. It just comes from within.
I too would like to say that the Sevadors have been beautiful, have taught us many lessons.
They are. You need not individually tell me.
But you are most beautiful.
I know.
And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Radha Swami.
Maharaji, first I'd like to express my appreciation for being here. I feel like Sevators have been beautiful and accommodations have been
With
wonderful.
this, I have to go through the ceremony again and again, individually.
Okay.
I think you have spoken for everybody. Don't worry
Okay.
now.
The second question is, last year I was teaching school, and I placed all my emphasis on wanting to be successful as a teacher, as an elementary school teacher. And I worked so hard that I experienced some type of stress breakdown where I couldn't go back to my job. And I might have received some type of psychological damage. And since that happened, I can't seem to be able to get completely clear and sort out my mind. Meditation helps, but doesn't completely clear it out. I've tried diet, talked to people, and I really don't know what to do to sort out my mind and get on with life. The mind seems to be confused in a way that it's never been before.
What is your question now?
My question is, how can I sort out my mind, become clearer on my priorities in life?
Attend to your meditation
Only.
only.
Okay. Even if
Meditation solves all the problem.
all the problems, even if you, okay.
Master, could you comment on the moral and spiritual aspects of what the biologists are doing now?
What
when
we-
they're doing the genetic engineering, where they're taking parts of human genes and putting them into animals to grow them bigger and into plant life to make human hormones?
My sister, I have not read anything about that. Probably we don't have much else to do now. I can't comment because I know nothing about that science. Yes, please.
Maharaji, in the United States, there's quite a drive on to convert everybody to Christianity. And would you recommend a way that we should respond to a missionary, when he insists on telling us that we should come to Jesus, and, without being unkind or inconsiderate?
Well, brother, basis of religion, as we often discuss, we have written so much in our books, is love and devotion for the Father. Christ said that love thy Father with all thy soul, with all thy heart, with all thy body. That is the base of a religion. If any religion creates that love and devotion in you and tells you how to create that love and devotion in you for the Father, then it's a very useful religion. Otherwise, it is just a mode of living. It's a political, social religions. Traditional religions, we are just holding on. Rituals and ceremonies are dogmas. The teachings of the mystics is only their purpose is to create that love and devotion. You see, a beautiful painting needs a frame, a beautiful frame or a glass to cover it from the dust. But beauty is in the painting, not in the frame and the glass. Without the painting, that frame and glass is meaningless. Without the jewelry case is meaningless. So we are giving more attention to the jewelry case or to the just frame and a glass rather than to the painting or to the jewelry. The essence is love and devotion for the Father. It shouldn't create any hatred for one another. It shouldn't create any prejudices against one another. It should create love and devotion for one another.
I understand this, Maharaji. I think I do. But this Christian thing, it causes such a division between the way you teach and the way we get along out there. For instance, in my family, my wife's mother and father are very devout, and they just insist that my wife is worshiping some far-out religion, and the poor lady's in prison. She just she says, I can't possibly go see Master. She's never seen you, and she says, I can't possibly see you till they die. I think this is a very, I feel very
You
bad
see,
for her, but
we get attached to our traditional beliefs and traditional religions. But we should get attached to the teachings of Christ. Not to those religions so much as to the teachings of the Christ. If teaching of the Christ makes you Muslim, it is okay. If teaching of the Christ makes you Sikh, it is okay. If teaching of the Christ makes you Hindu, it is okay. Because we are concerned with the teaching of the Christ, not with these shells outside. These isms are names, what we have given them. We are not concerned with the names. We are concerned with the teaching of the mystics. And teaching of the mystics is same. It is the same spiritual truth which they have shared with us. It's not different. It cannot be different. So you should hold on to the teachings, to the truth, no matter whatever the covering may be. It's immaterial. Yes?
Yes, Master. Sometimes I feel every time I sit, I try so hard to concentrate. And I know you say that when we sit in meditation, we should sit with a relaxed mind, but I just can't be relaxed. I feel sometimes I'm trying too hard. Is relaxation in meditation something that comes over a period, or is it something we should try to do? Is there a way to relax?
Well, brother, what I mean is that you shouldn't sit in meditation with some excitement to get some result immediately or at once. Absolutely compose your mind, relax your mind, and sit in meditation. And forget the world. Nothing should stand between you and your meditation. And then the meditation will relax you further. It will make you more and more relaxed, more and more happy.
It's such a struggle. It's constantly struggling to keep the mind in, and it's just not relaxing.
Well, struggle is there. Struggle is there. Everywhere. Yes.
Master, my home life is very good. I have a very loving husband and daughter, and yet at times I experience a lot of fear and anxiety, and I have nothing to attach it to. I mean, I'm not fearful of any one thing. It's just a wave of fear and anxiety that comes. And I wouldn't concern myself much with it, except that I have a physical disease that is set off by this fear and anxiety. It goes into remission and then can become active by these feelings. And I've been assuming that my meditation would eventually resolve the fear and anxiety. But what I was wondering is, when a feeling like tremendous fear comes up, can that just be from sanskaras or?
Well, sister, happy home, relaxation in home, relaxed home, always better for meditation.
Well, I have that.
And make best use of it. That's what all I can say. It's very rare in these days, but make best use of it. Yes?
Maharaji, there's a letter in the book Spiritual Letters from Babaji to the Great Master, in which he said, "You and I are not separate. We appear to have separate forms only for the purpose of carrying on work in this world." Does this same relationship exist between the Master and each of his disciples?
Well, we can't compare our relationship with that of Babaji and the Great Master. One master was grooming another master, preparing another soul to be a master. But nobody can deny that Great Master has great love for Babaji Maharaj, and Babaji Maharaj had great love and devotion for Great Master. But ultimately, you know that we have to merge back into our own Master. We have to all leave our body here and merge into the Master, and then merge into the divine melody forever. Ultimately, there will be one shepherd and one fold. So this is the height of love, because Maharaji was very anxious to leave the world and leave his job and leave family and stay with Babaji and give his whole time to his service, to meditation. So he was telling him that even if you are away from me, you are not away from me. You are part and parcel of me. Being there, you are here with me always. And that was the way of explaining the Great Master to continue in his job, in his work. Because the time has not come to leave his kith and kin and his job and to come to Vyas. We can't generalize those letters, but we can make advantage of those letters. Yes.
Maharaji, is the withdrawal of the current from the body, is that always or usually a painful process? Does it have anything to do with the concentration of the individual?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not at all. Sometimes you won't feel when you have been able to withdraw back to the eye center without experiencing any pain and any discomfort in the body. Sometimes you do feel the withdrawal. It is a little awkward and painful. Yes, yes.
Maharaji, I have basically a problem with my emotions because I'm a very emotional person. And always just before I am about to feel spiritual freedom, my emotions come over me and I feel like a slave of these emotions. So is there one step for me to take to transform these emotions into spiritual energy?
Well, sister, make best use of this emotion, divert them into meditation. Divert your emotions within yourself towards the meditation and make best use of it. There's nothing wrong with the emotions, but it should be in the right direction, not in the wrong direction.
And what can you do with a strong need to see your master frequently?
Attend to your meditation and be with the master, not to separate again.
Master, will you please give us, to our small group in my country, where we do satsang meetings once a week, could you please give us some advices, some general advices, how to hold our satsang meetings there?
Which is your country, sir?
Greece.
Greece?
Greece.
Well, you have such a loving representative. Ask him how to hold the meetings.
Yes, Master. I remember.
He is there to guide you all.
Yes. I remember you in 1979. You gave some advices to Mrs. Flora Wood how to hold the satsang meetings, how to behold the satsang meetings.
You can also follow those advices.
Thank you.
They are all for Sangha, not for any individuals.
Thank you, Master.
Maharaji, I asked you a question in the first session, and you answered me, but I answered back too soon. Could I re-answer that question that you asked me? I asked you about looking at the Master's face, how you could be sure if it was Cal or if it was the Master. And you asked me, do you want to see Cal? So I answered too soon. I said no, but with your permission and your guidance, I would like to see Cal.
You would like to see the Cal?
With you guiding me and being with me, yes.
But what will you do by seeing the Cal?
Well, I feel that would be on the inner planes, and that would be my guidance into the inner planes.
We want to get rid of him. We want to go out of his domain.
Right, that's what I want to do. And
our own mind is our call. We have that call is right within every one of us. Our own mind is his agent sitting within every one of us. And that mind projects so many evil faces before us. And that is all call. Evil thoughts, evil faces, evil figures come before us. That is all call. Our own mind is dirty.
Well, don't we have to, before we achieve Sachkhand, don't we have to be taken by the Master through the domain?
Ultimately, we have to go beyond the realm of mind and Maya.
Thank you.
Yes. At your back.
Master, last night, thank you for the slideshow last night. And yesterday you said that you had no palace, but I wanted to comment that I think the hospital is quite a big palace, rather. And thank you.
The sister hospital, you see, architects built it, not me.
Beautiful, Master. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Our architects, the American architect, couple of them, and our Indian architect, they all joined hands together to make it a beautiful building.
Well, it was very nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Maharaji, thank you so much for bringing us all together. We're all preparing to leave back to our various countries, and I was wondering if you could give us any particular advice on how to maintain the spirit of love that you've helped to grow in each of us. Can you give us any words?
Well, brothers, there's nothing new what I have to say. I always say that we should try to be a source of strength to each other. We should be a source of pillar for one another in this life and help one another to be steadfast on the path and attend to our meditation. So we should only mix to that extent which is right and not to affect our family lives and ultimately lead to divorces and all sorts of vices within us. That doesn't behove Satsangis to do that. We should mix with one another and be a source of strength to one another so that seeing each other, we can help each other to be on the path and help one another. But that doesn't mean we should become too intimate as to have a physical relationship with one another, which is becoming very common, I'm sorry to say. The rest books are full. There's no dearth of tapes on Sant Path teachings. There's hardly thing which you don't know, which you have not heard. But the main thing is to follow it. Yes?
Maharaji, it seems that most people have to wait towards perhaps the end of the life before they start to experience perhaps inner things in bhajan and simran. Is it true that because of our karma that we have to go through this very big load of karma, that if we were given something inside, we would not be able to do the job properly? Because you read about satsangis who hear the Shabad and they can't work. They don't want to come into the world. Do most satsangis have to wait most of their life?
No, he knows best. It's an individual concern. Not for everybody the same.
Seems most people have to wait. It seems most people sit.
Well, he knows best. We are all knocking at his door, and he knows best when to give and how to give and how much to give. Yes.
In our country, most women now work. Most women need to work to contribute to the family income. And it's a very big problem because often the children are put in child care, and the mothers feel very guilty that they're not taking good care of their children. And at the same time, there's a pressure to earn money. And also in the books I've read, it's advised to earn our own living. And so in my own mind, it's a dilemma of my duty to my child or...
Sister, by earning one's own living doesn't mean that every individual family member has to earn. It's a one unit. Family is a one unit. And mother is also doing a job where she's looking after the children, bringing up the children. She's also working. She also claims the share from the husband's income because she is doing for the husband, for the children, to run the house. It doesn't mean she has also to work to live. Then it depends upon their needs and requirements. Husband's income is a wife's income.
Thank you.